The thing is, I talked about it earlier on the update video. If you haven't already seen the video, go on YouTube. It's the Frost Prime event, the Frost Prime giveaway event video. The first 5 minutes, I'm just talking about clan updates and like the event itself, and how you can become a permanent member of our clan. But the last 5 minutes of it, I just talk about more personal stuff and like kind of the backstory of why I had to go to jail for the weekend. And so now, so this is going to be talking about actually what happened in jail. So man,
Did you
it
get
was
raped?
no, I was scared, right? Cause I was thinking, man, like when I go for the first night. Okay, so Friday night. Like when I first went there, I thought, there was gonna be some paperwork, maybe I would be arrested and held for like a couple hours or something, like maybe, but I didn't think I was gonna actually have to be there for the whole weekend. Like I had no idea. But yeah, this was the second time that I failed to appear for my court date. So it was a pretty serious matter, and so they
Stupid ass.
decided to hold me for the weekend. Well, and then I had to wait till Monday to go appear before the judge and ask for bail, basically. And yeah, so now I'm out with missions and stuff, and I got to do this diversion program to get it done. But anyways, so the first night was pretty shitty because I was just in that holding cell for the longest time. I got like, dude, I was like half asleep when I went there, so I was like totally out of it the whole time because I was literally having a nap before I went. Just because I was nervous
You're
about
always out
going.
of it. Keep talking.
Well, I was nervous about going, so I decided to have a nap. You could tell on the stream that I'm like nervous and shit, but people thought I was like high or something, but I wasn't. I was just really nervous about
He
court.
was.
I wasn't, like, I'm not even joking. I was just really nervous about court and stuff, and like obviously you can't smoke weed before you go to well, it wasn't court. It was talking to the cop, like doing the paperwork or whatever. And obviously I was nervous about going to that. So yeah, you can't smoke weed before going and talking to a cop. Like that would be fucking retarded. But I was having a nap anyway, like right before I had to go. And so when I did go, I was like half asleep. So when I did fingerprints and stuff and did took took my mug shot or whatever, man, and just looked half asleep, just out of it. And then went to the jail, man, and it sucked, man. I was just trying to go back to sleep because I was so tired, man. I was out of it. And I was trying to sleep, and I had no blanket, and it sucked because it was just like concrete walls, concrete floor, and just nothing, toilet. It sucked, man. And and then one shitty little like those mats that you get at like the gym or like at your school in your gymnasium where you're doing your workouts or whatever, and you got like the mats.
Yeah.
That was basically my bed for that night. And then those
A
fire,
mat?
yeah, just a mat. And then no pillow or anything, and it was freezing in there. I was shivering like the whole time and finally after, like, I got in there at like 7:30, like maybe 7:15, not even like somewhere around like 7, like right after 7, because that's when I went to meet with him, the cop. And so I was in there. Can't even jump up here. I was in there for like 3 hours, maybe, like till like 10 p.m. until I finally got a blanket. And I had like they took my sweater off and like my shoes, so I just had my socks and like a shitty little shirt, so I was just freezing, just shivering the whole time. Finally got a blanket, but it wasn't even a good blanket. It was like basically like a firefighter, like one of those blankets that you would put over to stop like a fire, to put out a fire. Just
A
like a
fire blanket.
yeah, just or like a shitty. I don't know how to describe it. Just like a really shitty uh blanket that has like no fluff in it whatsoever, no insulation whatsoever. It's just like just a thick fabric, basically. And so I was still cold, but I ended up sleeping a couple of times. Had trippy dreams. Each time waking up, man, in that jail cell, just fucking shitty. Just waking up and just thinking, like, in my head, just having like a dream that I was like laying on my bed and like I'll wake up and think that I'm in my house and I'm about to go play Warframe or something, and then I look around and I'm in the cell and I can't do shit. I'm like, fuck, man. Just that feeling of being trapped just stuck into me right away, man. Just sucked. And so yeah, and then finally in the morning I had breakfast. They gave me some breakfast, and then they did another mugshot and fingerprints. I'm pretty sure, if I can remember right. I might be remembering some of this wrong, of course, because my memory's still foggy since I was malnutrition before I went in there. I was almost like practically starving myself just trying to get these daily uploads done. So I was eating a lot less, so I was like totally out of it the whole time I was in there, practically until like the second day maybe. And the second day, well, the first day, well, that was the first night. So like so in the morning I went to the actual jail where like everyone's held, not just like the police department. And it's like, it was like in the courthouse, like in the basement of the courthouse, I'm pretty sure. Or oh wait, it's the other way around. Or fuck, I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I was pretty out of it the whole time. But anyways, they're like two buildings next to each other. Like they're like yeah, they're all in the same. They're all like like connected in like weird ways. Anyways, it's hard to describe, and it's kind of pointless for the story. But anyways, I got transferred into this other cell basically, and this one was like, no, this one was a group cell, right? So this is where I was gonna be saying, fuck off, dude. This is where people stay when they serve their time and stuff. At least for like minor stuff. Like if you did something more major, you could get like sent to like the penitentiary or whatever it's called, a pen.
Federal prison.
Yeah, and so basically, so I'm in there. And I come in and I'm just pale, and like I got eczema, which is like dry skin, and it fucking sucks. And it's like, and so it gives the appearance to these people, since I'm malnutritioned and I got eczema, and I was like kind of like getting sick from being so cold in the cell the last night. So I just look like shit. I didn't get a good sleep. And so everyone's like asking me like questions and shit. They're like basically interrogating me, like all the well, not really, but like kind of like just like they're like asking me like what's up and stuff, and I'm just like kind of out of it, and they're like asking me like yo, do you do meth? Like, are you like a drug addict? Like, do you do drugs? Like, are you coming down off drugs? Like, I'm like, no, man. Like, I'm sober. Like, all I do is smoke weed, and that's nothing to be like. That's not really a drug, you know what I mean? Like, it's a fucking flower. But anyways, so they're all like thinking this stuff, and I'm like, no, like this always fucking happens when I look super sick, and because of my eczema, and just like, oh man, it just made me feel like shit. But anyways, that's just like some personal shit. And yeah, so they were actually pretty chill. Surprisingly enough, I was scared they would do something, but they were all nice to me.
Rape.
Yeah, but they weren't. Like, they said that people who are like me, like people who keep to themselves and are quiet and sleep all day, when like especially when they're like in jail, that they usually get fucked with, and that they were going to fuck with me, but they decided not to for some reason. I think I guess I don't know why, but yeah, they just decided to be chill and stuff, since like I guess they're all chilling there. They all have each other's back and stuff. So yeah, well, I don't know about that, but yeah, I was only in there for a couple days, so I don't really know. But they seemed all pretty chill, and yeah, I hooked them up with a couple phone calls, and hooked them up with some salads, and they hooked me up some ice cream, and hooked each other up and shit, jail life. But
Oh
yeah.
man, you didn't get raped. That's boring.
Nah, man. Like I only had one shower and it was fucking painful because it's. I stopped showering for the longest time because of my skin.
So you're telling me you don't fucking you?
For a long time, yeah, but I started showering again, obviously.
When was the last time you took a shower?
Like 2 days ago. But with how bad my
Dude.
eczema is, I can only shower like once a week. I don't usually like work out and sweat or anything, but since I was in
Oh,
jail,
okay.
I started working out again, just because they pumped me up and they motivated me and they like inspired. Well, this one guy, man, Santos, he inspired me to go try to get a job. And even with all my muscle pain, I'm gonna fucking try it, man, because I need money, and if I
I
can't.
believe in you.
Not only am I getting I'm attempting to get assistance for income because of like the shit that I'm going through with my muscle pain and everything. You know how like I can't rely on my dad to support me, and I need to start doing something. Like he needs me to either pay rent or do something. So yeah, I'm
Be
gonna
useful in
try to
life,
get
Devin.
yeah, trying to get assistance, and at the same time, I'm gonna be trying to get a job. Even, even if I end up having to like take off a bunch of days of work or go home early when I fucking can't do it, or like when it gets too hard or whatever, I'm gonna still try my hardest, man. Just to try to, just to prove to everyone, man, that I fucking care, and that I'm not just gonna give up. You know what I mean, man? So I just got a lot of
Yep.
inspiration from that guy back in jail, my homie. And he's gonna
Story
be
time with
out
Devin.
in a couple weeks too. So, fuck, man, I'm gonna
Hit him up, dude.
yeah, probably gonna chill and stuff before he goes back to Winnipeg or whatever, wherever he lives. And he's my cousin too. It's just pretty chill. Like we're related through.
What?
Yeah, we're related through like my dad's grandpa's. I can't exactly remember, but like we're technically like cousins, like distant cousins.
Dude, you could have just said Why didn't you tell us that? You
Well,
met your cousin in jails.
Cause there's a lot of there's a lot of my family members in around this area, so it's really common to meet family members like that. So it wasn't something that came
In jail?
Well, yeah, especially in jail. Well, not especially, but
Especially in jail.
no, I didn't mean it like that. No, I'm just making a joke, but like seriously,
Damn, dude.
just like just among the like this community, I guess. The Dauphin, Duck Bay, like my family's from Duck Bay, so yeah, pretty chill. He even heard of the band that my dad's in, which is Chris Barker band, so that's pretty cool. Like so that's why we became like good tight friends, bros or whatever you want to call it. Cause we're actual cousins, like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's some of my story. If you guys got any more questions, fucking, I'm gonna upload this to
How am I
YouTube.
out of ammo for my bolt sword already? How far do we go? How far are we going?
Should we go to 8?
Sure.
I don't care.
Let's do it. Let's go to 8, and then
Honestly?
we'll end the stream. Hopefully, we get at least 1 dog.
Then we'll end the stream. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and then we'll start up a new one, and then but this one I'll cut
Yeah,
down and
because
I'll
we
upload
used
it
up
today.
so much time before
Yo, it's already
it.
been 43 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
20
have
minutes
a-
of
I'll
it
have-
was just us sitting in there.
Yeah, I'll have like 20 minutes of stuff that I can cut out. At least. But yeah, I'll still have a bunch of stuff talking about like my experiences in jail. But there's some other stuff I could talk about too.
Like being raped.
Like pill sex.
What?
Inside joke.
With who?
With all my jail bros.
So I guess I'm not chill with you? Is that what you're saying?
I said jail bros.
Because I...
Alright, were you in
Oh,
jail?
I thought you said chill. I mean, maybe. You don't know that.
Pill sex.